Hello all. So today we are going to start our next chapter, which is professional business ethics and standards. Many of the viewers requested for presentation on this topic because it is a very important and very scoring subject, easy to understand. So in today's only 10 to 15 slides, we will be able to score 3 marks in IBBI exam very easily. So this is the syllabus as per IBBI curriculum. Model code of conduct under company's rule, professional competence, due care, independence, disclosure of interest, confidentiality, information management, gift, hospitality, integrity, ethical consideration, everything. So this is the model code of conduct. So model code of conduct as notified by MCA under company's rule, which is also called registered valuers and valuation rules 2017, and other engagement consideration are as under. So this model code of conduct can be broadly classified into 8 subsections. First is integrity and fairness. Second is professional competence and due diligence. Third is independence and disclosure of interest. Fourth set of conduct is model code of conduct is confidentiality. Fifth is information management. Sixth is gifts and hospitality. Seventh, remuneration and cost. Eighth, occupation, employability and restriction. So you will get 3 marks of questions out of these 8 bullet points. There is a high probability only. So let us understand each one of these 8 points in detail in subsequent slides. So first subset of model code of conduct is integrity and fairness. A valuer must conduct his business with clients and other valuers following high standards of integrity and fairness. Please note down the highlighted words from examination perspective. Valuers should also maintain integrity by being honest, straightforward and forthright, frank and truthful in all his professional transactions. A valuer to provide true and adequate information without misrepresentation of any fact and situation The valuer should not get involved in any action causing disrepute to the profession. Valuer shall keep public interest foremost while delivering his professional services. Second set of model code of conduct is professional competence and due diligence. What does it says? A valuer at all times shall ensure high standard of service, due diligence, proper care and also exercise independent professional judgment. A valuer shall render his professional services in accordance with the relevant technical and professional standards that may be specified from time to time. Valuer shall continuously update his professional knowledge and skill, very important point, and provide professional services basis up-to-date regulation, guidelines and techniques. Please note down this important point. While preparing valuation report, the valuer shall not disclaim liability for his expertise or deny his duty of care except to the extent assumptions provided by to the valuer, information available in public domain and not generated by the valuer. A valuer shall not carry out any instructions of the client which are incompatible with the requirements of his integrity, objectivity and independence. The valuer should clearly inform the client about services that he is competent to render and the services for which he would rely on other valuers and or professionals, or which the client can have separate arrangement with other valuers. This has to be disclosed by the valuer to the client. Valuer should ensure that the other professional working under him have appropriate training and supervision. if the valuer doesn't have professional knowledge and necessary experience to undertake a valuation assignment offered to him, he should decline the assignment. Please note down this point, which is very important. Third subset of model code of conduct is about independence and disclosure of interest. What does it states? As per this subclause, valuer should give decisions objectively without any bias, conflict of interest, coercion, or undue influence of any party. Coercion means under pressure. Valuer shall decline the assignment if he or his relatives, associates is not independent or having a relationship with the assets to be valued. Valuer shall maintain complete independence in his professional relationships and shall conduct valuation independent of external influences. Valuer shall also, wherever necessary, disclose the client's possible sources of conflict of duties and interest. Valuer shall not indulge in mandate snatching, very important point, or offering convenience valuations. These two important terms are very important. Valuer should have written communication with previously appointed valuer, if any, as the same come to his knowledge. Very important bullet point. Please note down this one. As per SEBI Insider Trading 2015 rules, the valuer shall not deal in securities of any subject company after any time he first becomes aware of the possibility of his association with the valuation until the time the valuation report becomes public. This is very important point from examination perspective. The valuer shall not charge success fee, very important. Before accepting any valuation assignment, the valuer should declare any prior engagement with respect to unconnected transaction with the company during last 5 years. At least one question is must out of this subclause of subsection of independence and disclosure of interest under model code of conduct. Please note down. Confidentiality. Valuer shall not use or disclose any confidential information about the company with any other client without proper and specific authority, except there is a legal or professional right or duty to disclose. This is also important. Information management. Valuer shall ensure that he maintains a written contemporaneous record in support of decision taken by him. Valuer shall appear, cooperate and made available for inspections and investigations carried out by authority, any person authorized by authority, RVO, with which he is registered, or any other statutory regulatory body. Valuer shall provide all information and records as may be demanded by the authority, the tribunal, the appellate tribunal, the RVO with which the valuer is registered, or any other statutory body. Valuer shall maintain supporting record for at least 3 years or longer period as required in valuation contract. If case is pending before tribunal, appellate tribunal, the record shall be maintained till disposal of the case. Please note down this bullet point. Many times this question comes out of this statement only. The sixth subset of model code of conduct is about gifts and hospitality. The valuer or his relatives shall not accept gifts or hospitality affecting independence of the valuation. The valuer shall not offer gifts or hospitality to obtain or retain any valuation assignment or to take any advantage for himself. Seventh subsection of model code of conduct is remuneration and cost. Remuneration charged by a valuer should be reasonable, transparent and consistent with applicable rules. Please note down. Valuer shall not accept any fees or charge except those disclosed in written contract. Very important point. And last subset of subclause of model code of conduct is about occupation, employability and restriction. This is also important. 1 mark theory question sometimes comes out of this slide only. So valuer should avoid taking too many assignments if he is unlikely to be able to devote adequate time to each of the assignments. Valuer shall not conduct business which is in the opinion of the registration authority or the RVO is inconsistent with the reputation of the profession. The valuer shall not engage in any employment except he has temporarily surrendered his certification of membership with the RVO with which he is registered. So after, while practicing as a registered valuer, a person cannot do a job. So before I'm going to tell you what we are going to have in next session, I would again request you to please subscribe to the channel and click on bell icon so that you will be notified about upcoming session as soon as I upload the next session. So in next session we are going to discuss about very scoring and easy to understand chapter, which is a report writing. So we'll talk about reports, quality, structure, style, report writing of various purposes. So all these syllabus we'll try to cover in one session only. Thank you all.